Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our Plaza that we are working on. So in the last episode, we were able to work on the elevation, create all this glass panel. Then another thing is this all this coping around the walls. So in this tutorial now, we want to a little bit work on the sites. So bring all those things to reality and see comfortment for it. So I'm coming here. The next thing I need to do here is that I want to put, okay, let's say foundation is what I come to. So I'm going to select this. So what I'm doing here now is that I will do by say copy. So I'm going to copy one on one spot. So I'm going to say one, press one and say okay. So I did that by clicking, then you say select again. This time around, just like extrusion, you edit the extrusion. So in the extrusion that you're editing, what you need to do now is to lower this one to 180. Okay, so that we have that. So now you expand this one by offsetting. So without copy this time around, and you put it 150 as well. So if 150 is too small, you can put 200 because there's enough space for that to take without copy. So you do that around. Those are the experience what you want to do now. I'm sorry. So you're going to see what we do on at that level. So you do the same thing like this one. You can do the same thing, but most of this may not show. The reason is that we have a landing that is a bit higher than that. So this one may not reflect, but it will definitely be there. So you click finish. So here now you do this level now you duplicate this. So duplicate material, so the graphic shape, and then go back here. So I'm just going to pick like just pick anything that you know that okay, let's use default. So I'm going to pick on concrete stone. Yes, I want to use stone to do this. So it's not going to be white, but just like a normal pattern. So when you look at it from 3D, you see what we've done a little bit. So this is what we do. This engagement of around. So that's what we do here now. So this is the detail we're going to do we're going to do the same thing. We're going to create something around this place. So using this one, then we are going to be using that to finish everything up. So it's for the purpose of, so I've done this, which is this particular one. Let me finish it because that's not even what I want to do. It's this one I want to work on. Yes. So edit now is that I'm going to pick, then use extrusion. No, sorry. Supposed to use this. Yes, you are the one I want to use this extrusion, so that I'll be able to do the need work. So I will create this one, let it end here. Okay, so okay, I think I need to align it, delete this one. So the process of design is not that easy, so that's why I'm like creating everything so that you see a mistake will be made. It's not one way fit all things, so you make some adjustment as you are doing it. So that's why I'm showing the details, so you follow all through. When you are doing your design, there are some adjustments you did on the process, even when until your client is accepted to what you have already created. It's that time that you can say yes, you have already done your homework. But before then, it's not that easy. So you need to keep working, keep adjusting, keep editing till you get it done. So this is it. So now we go ahead, create this one. Okay, then offset again. You can like offset this. What is the distance? So you check the distance. So they're like, let's say 500. I didn't do measurement towards that one because let's say 530. So that's the offset with copy. Sorry, because you need to copy it and maintain that. So you finish it off here, and then you do the needful here too. So what I do need to do is work with the same thing at the other side by clicking here. So you do the same thing here. So if this one is not show, it doesn't matter because of the way it's being dedicated. So when you click that, and you're supposed to say finish, so that you'll be able to work on the next one. So finish like that. So there's something here telling us that we have not finished our work, so close it here. So it's another issue. Continue. So what was this saying? So when you click finish again, it's telling you that one place is open. So that's how you check your work. So when you're done this time around, now you click finish, and then you work on this one by clicking it and say edit. So the method you use here, you can now at the same time use it on that and this particular one, and we're going to use the same process. So click here and say edit. So why do we do this? You just like clicking, use this, then you say 180 or let's say 200. That's exactly what we want to do. So you say 200 like that. So you select all the external factors. The same thing here. So you work on the external factor. So same thing here. So after which you can later now come out. So it's the reason why I say that one will not show. So after you have done this one, you can now come and use your line. You close everything up. So you don't need that. You don't need that 200 stuff anymore. So what you don't need to do is a serious line, a close loop line. So like this, you can finish it. So you do this needful. So you do the same thing here for the drawing. So draw it up, draw it up. So what you do, change it as well. So what I do need now is to bring this and say, so you do the same thing here. No, sorry, complete search. So that will be okay. So this one I will show you. Just close it. So when you click finish, if it's not closing, then there's issue. You go ahead and select this from here and select this one. So click finish. So when you look back on the 3D, you see that the detailings are coming out little by little. So those little details make a lot of difference. So the next thing we need to do is to have a step around where we need step to be. So we need to create one step, then we duplicate it for the remaining ones. So how do we do that? Let's go on. So click finish. So what I do here is that I'll bring this to this position. So let me like get it down here. So I will say go to foundation where I can see the grid. If I didn't see the grid, I can go to site to reflect that grid for me. So this particular grid, it is grid 5 is what I want to use. So I'm going to go to view. So I will say from the view, I'm still working with the same site stuff. That's what I want to use. I won't do anything because if I want to delete it, let them go together. So I will say edit in place. Edit in place, now you see create, then you say extrusion. So click here and then you go to grid 5 to select that. So your extruding aspect is going to be here. So I'm going to draw a line from here. Just draw it from far front like this. So from here I will draw this up. So the first line is going to be here. I'm going to use 600 by 150. Press enter, then 600 again. Just enter. So the remaining one I'm going to work on that by changing it. So I will select this and then say copy. So multiple, continue till you get to the downside. So if there's any issue, we adjust that based on the way we are still working on the program. So click here and say finish. So click finish here, then you go to 3D. So this is what we have created. So here you expand it to connect to this. So that's it. So as we're done with this, the next thing we do is that we can now bring that one and bring this in. So how do we do that? Go to foundation. Foundation now, you come here, click, then you bring it to this position. Let's say copy. So copy here, remove it constraint, and then let it jam it. So as you move from there, you just need to extend this one here. So look at it from 3D. If there's any error, you adjust it. So since this one is an open place that stay, so it's going to be here for the purpose. So go to site and see alpha. I'm sorry, yes, I think the foundation. You can see the way the things work now. So click finish. So the next thing you need to do is just to plant flowers to this. So we've got here and bringing some flowers to buttress our design. So go to, let's say, Japanese paradigm is okay for you. So here you can bring one and center, and bring another one here. So you can bring another one here. I'm not going to focus on this because until the last before I will do that, I just want to make sure that there will be some little bit of reflect of beauty in this design. So you can just get it done here like this, foundation and foundation. So this one you duplicate it and change this. So it say duplicate, edit, duplicate, then you can change it if you change the name, but I don't need to change the name. So I render appearance, this is how it is. So you've not seen what we get to look at here, so but you can change whatever you want to do based on your own idea. So I'm checking for a grass shrub, so like what I want to use is this particular one. So I'll just say okay. So after I've chosen that, I can now reduce the height. So 4.5 is too tall for a flower, so I'm going to change it to 900. So I'll like say okay. So that's where they are. Move it front. So this time around, if it's too small, I can edit it again. This time around it's going to be 1800. I want to double it. Good. I think it's okay. So when you look at it on 3D, before you now do the copy around this, so this is how they look. If it fits your intention, it's okay. So you can go on and do whatever you want to do with that. Go back to this, select. Then from here now, you can now be copy and paste. And paste. So whatever you like, pasting. So we do the same thing at this upper part. Bring them close. So you get so like that. Copy. Can do the same thing on the other side as well. Until you are able to bring what you need to bring to life. So I will do the same thing here. So I will adjust this one. So adjust this one as well. Then I'll copy from here. So please kindly don't mirror, because mirror is not very good when you are doing this kind of something. This kind of flower installation around the building. So don't mirror. So you just like have this one here. So we later come up when we are designing around, then we fix it up. So let's say we copy again and start putting this. So this must have time now to reflect the authenticity of what we are creating. So that's just the flower for the flower sake. So every other thing can be here, We'll copy this. So later on, if you do not like the appearance of this tree, you can change it. So go to 3D and see how far. So this is it. for now, this is all we have created, and this is how far we have been. So I want to close down the other side, so let me close this side so that I have complete. So I will say edit. So from here now I say edit again by saying edit the street. Only what I just need is the sparks. So I will go to level 3, then I will close the part up. Then I will close it here. So I don't need it again. Finish. So after which I got that one, I think it's covered up. So the next thing is at this side, I need to do the justice to that area too. So what will I do? I'll just copy this one, go to level 2, and level 3, I think it will reflect from there. So copy from here, then put it here. So edit sweep, we edit the. So what we do, you can now just hang this one around here, then let this one rest upon here. Okay, I think you can now stretch this one to this position. Without being done, you finish it. Then you finish it. So when you look at it from 3D, I think you follow the procedure of what we are creating. So that's for this particular project. I'll quickly go to knots so I can adjust what I need to adjust at the back. I think yes, so I can just bring it down. I have almost the same level with this. Good. So this is it, and this is the parts to which you build what you are working on. So I think the elevation, they are now making meaning, and they are doing some great work. So time for revoting. So this is what we have. I will see you in the next tutorial.